Hello, friends, and welcome to Storytime. Today we're going to be reading the book, Mr. Brown's Bad Day. This book is written by Lou Peacock and illustrated by Alison Friend. So this is the front cover, this is the back cover, and this is the spine. And you can see the spine says, Mr. Brown's Bad Day. Okay, friends, let's get started. Mr. Brown's Bad Day. This is the title page. Mr. Brown was a very important businessman. He always carried a very important briefcase, and he worked in a very important office. He said things like, sell, sell, though sometimes he said, buy, buy. People brought him important papers to sign, and he went to lots and lots of meetings. Mr. Brown was always very, very busy. But no matter how busy he was, Mr. Brown always went out for lunch. Naturally, Mr. Brown took his very important briefcase. It had very important things in it, after all. I wonder what he had in the briefcase. Mr. Brown set the briefcase down, and as he ate his lunch, he thought about very important things. But because Mr. Brown was so busy thinking, he didn't notice a baby grabbing the handle of his very important briefcase. And he didn't notice the baby taking the very important briefcase away. Suddenly, Mr. Brown realized that the very important briefcase was missing. My briefcase, he said. I must find it. It's full of very important things. Oh no, his drink spilled. Uh-oh, he dropped some of his food. Fortunately for Mr. Brown, the baby and the briefcase were not far away. They're right there. But unfortunately for Mr. Brown, the briefcase got hooked onto an ice cream cart. Look, here's the ice cream cart. It says Bert's Ices. And the ice cream seller pedaled away. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen? Wait, called Mr. Brown. Wait, that's my very important briefcase. Fortunately for Mr. Brown, the ice cream seller soon stopped. Oh, look, he's selling some ice cream, so it stopped. But unfortunately for Mr. Brown, some school children accidentally took the briefcase for a ride. Uh-oh, it got hooked on maybe like an alligator's tail, and it's going up and up and up. Oh no. Wait, shouted Mr. Brown. Wait, that's my very important briefcase. But fortunately for Mr. Brown, the line was moving quickly. He's in line. It's moving pretty quickly. But unfortunately for Mr. Brown, when the school children got off the ride, they took Mr. Brown's very important briefcase with them. Uh-oh. And then they went to catch the bus. Here's the bus over here. Wait, bellowed Mr. Brown. Wait, my very important briefcase. Mr. Brown ran as fast as he could to the bus stop. And he was just in time to see the bus pulling away. Oh no, there it is. Poor Mr. Brown. His hat and his jacket were gone, and his tie was askew. This, said Mr. Brown, is a very bad day. But the very important briefcase was full of very important things, so Mr. Brown borrowed a bicycle. Look. And even though it was a little too small, he followed the bus all over town, past the tennis courts, and around the lake, but he could never quite catch up. Oh, there's the kids getting off the bus. When the children got off the bus, they took the very important briefcase with them. "Whose bag is this?" asked the teacher. "Not mine," said one child. "Not mine," said another. "Or mine," said a third. "It's mine," asked Mr. Brown, "and there are very important things inside." Look, he finally got there. He looks very messy and very tired, doesn't he? By now, it was dark, and because it was too late to go back to his very important office, Mr. Brown went home. Look, he's walking up the steps in the rain, opening up his door. When he got there, Mr. Brown opened his very important briefcase and checked that all the very important things were still inside. What do you think is inside? Papers for work or something else? It was his snuggly blanket and his book of bedtime stories and his favorite teddy bear. And then, with all the very important things safe and sound, Mr. Brown settled down to the very important business of, what do you think he's going to do when he goes upstairs? I see him yawning. Bedtime. Look, he's all snuggled up with his bedtime stories and his blanket and his teddy bear. He looks very happy, very content to have his things back. The end. So this book was called Mr. Brown's Bad Day. Thank you for coming to Storytime, friends, and I'll see you next time.